Are you a light sleeper? Easily awakened by the sound of a dog barking next door or cars driving past on the street? On today's episode, we will be talking about the different types of noise used to drown out those ambient sounds and help us sleep better. I'm Jay, and this is Somnilopod. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you're having a great week, and I hope you have good plans for the week ahead. I wanted to touch base with you about being a light sleeper. I've always been a light sleeper, so I have always used like the noise of a fan or some sort of white noise to help drown out the sounds in my sleep environment to help me sort of stay asleep. And white noise is nothing new. It's something that's fairly well known. Basically, what white noise specifically is, it's similar to white light in that it is all of the frequencies of sound jumbled together at the same intensity. To give you an example, I have a recording of white noise, just so you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Now you can adjust the volume of that type of noise to help sort of equal out all of the other noises that are happening in your environment. And studies have shown that this is actually very effective at helping people with their sleep. For example, there was an article in Frontiers of Neurology that hospital administrators use some white noise in patient rooms, and they found that it helped their patients get to sleep 40% faster than without the white noise. Now, if you've ever been in the hospital or had to stay the night in the hospital, you know that they are not places that are conducive to getting a good night's sleep. And not only do they constantly come in to interrupt you to get their vitals and check on things every few hours, but there are also other people there who are often sick and sometimes make noise and things beep, and it's not a great environment for sleeping. So I thought that was an interesting study to point out. 40% faster. So there is evidence that using some type of noise or white noise can help drown out those ambient noises and help us sleep more consistently. But did you know that there are different types of noise? In fact, there are different colors of noise. One in particular that I want to talk about today is called pink noise. And as I mentioned, white noise is all of the frequencies that of noise at the same intensity. Pink noise is actually still all of the same frequencies, but the lower frequencies are increased and the higher frequencies are decreased a little bit. So sometimes that white noise that I gave you an example of, this, can be a little bit annoying to some people, especially those higher ranges. So pink noise, here's an example of that. And hopefully you can hear the difference. The pink noise to me sounds a lot more like running water or a waterfall or something a little more natural than those higher pitched frequencies that come with white noise. In fact, it sounds a lot like, for me, the sound of the fan that I use. Here's an example. Oh, wait. No, I hit the wrong button. That's me sleeping. So this is the noise of just a regular fan. You can tell that it is just a low, consistent noise. Again, if you have it closer to yourself, it's going to be a little bit louder as opposed to further away from yourself. Now, the reason I point this out, I came across a study on pink noise, and there's been a lot of speculation, but not a lot of research on the different types of noises: white noise, pink noise. There's even brown noise and blue noise that there's the speculation is that they can help do things to your sleep to help you in certain ways. One study that I came across that I thought was particularly interesting was in a group of older adults, ages 60 to 84. And this is from the journal Frontiers in Human Neuroscience. And what they did, they used pink noise for this patient population and while they were sleeping, and they recorded their brainwave activity along with it. And interestingly, one of the things they found was that there was an increase with the pink noise of the deep levels of sleep, of the slow wave sleep that often is attenuated as we get older. When we're younger, we have a lot of those slow wave frequencies, the deep sleep that we typically see in younger people and in kids and younger adults. But as we get older, that sort of gets smaller later in life. What they found was that the pink noise helped to increase some of that waveform. Interestingly, they also found that along with increasing those the slow waves and the deep sleep, they found that it helped with memory consolidation. They did memory tests with these patients before and after using the pink noise. And what they found was that after the nights that they had used the pink noise, their memory was better on recall for things that they had given them the day before. So I just think that's fascinating, that a sound can actually help to adjust the different types of waveforms that happen while we're sleeping. And that's what a lot of the speculation that you see with different frequencies of sound is behind. There's not a lot of solid scientific testing about it, but I did find some examples like this that I thought were interesting and I wanted to share with you. Now, finding the right type and the right level of noise for yourself to help you sleep a little more consistently is really the key to it. If you are interested in trying some different types of noise, you can do a search on Amazon or Best Buy, any of the big box companies, for a white noise machine, and often they'll have a pink noise selection on there, as well as other ambient sounds to sort of help even out the things that you're hearing at night. Ultimately, if you are a light sleeper, finding the right combination of noise and intensity to help you stay asleep and to keep you from being distracted by the drunk neighbor coming in at 2 a.m. that's 3 doors down, or a siren as a fire truck drives past a few blocks away. As long as you're able to help yourself sleep through those things, that's really the goal. But I thought it was interesting to point out, especially in this older patient population, that there was some assistance with memory consolidation. So I am interested to see more research in this field down the road. I hope that's been interesting for you. As always, please remember to share this with your friends, tell a neighbor, anybody that you know that may be having trouble sleeping, let them know to join us. A lot of good information that we're getting out there. Also, remember to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And until we talk again, please remember to make sleep a priority.